I have so much to tell you guys. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get to somewhere before it closes, and I gotta head over to somewhere else. I'm about 20 minutes away. Is my screen cleared? My goodness, y'all. I gotta tell y'all something. It just blew my mind what I just found out. Hold on. I don't know how I'm gonna wipe my camera. Oh, Queen of the South. There you go. Let me see. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah. But it said, what's your email? I would need someone to talk to. Oh, well, I'll definitely cover you in prayer, my love. I usually don't give out my phone number to subscribers anymore, unfortunately. But it's like only a select few subscribers that I really like chop it up on here with, and those are like my day one subscribers from when I first started YouTube. Like, it's a couple of targeted individuals that live in Minnesota. It says they had a dog walker by my house the last night, waited on her work with a blue hoodie. That's funny, because dogs are a symbol of gang stalkers. People who gang stalk, those are dogs. Like, those are dogs, and then those people of God are considered the lions. The Bible talks about dogs a lot. The opposition. That's so funny how always, like, that happens to me as soon as I start talking about some real stuff. Like, as soon as I start really, like, talking about some real stuff that happens to me on camera. But I have something to talk about. Like, I just found out something. So, I was reading Psalms 55. I think it was verse 14 through, I think it was 14 through 20. I'm not sure. It's somewhere in between. It's somewhere in Psalms 55, right? It talks about. It says, "You said they're attacking me spiritually." Oh my gosh, yes. I mean, that's what it is. Like, so you just gotta make sure you're spiritually strong enough. Like, I've been getting attacked spiritually all day. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, and the day before, and the day before. That's how they come for you. They attack you spiritually. They'll try to talk about something that they think that they know. But here's what this is the funny part about being attacked spiritually, right? They'll go to a psychic, try to figure out some information about you, and then come try to attack you spiritually with the information that they think that they know, but then they be wrong the whole time. But that's the reason. That's the thing. The devil's not omnipresent. You know what I'm saying? So, like, God is. So he has to have, like, people to, like, watch you and stuff like that. But yeah, the devil's not omnipresent. So he has to have, like, you know, social media. That's the reason why he created the internet. That's the reason why, you know, we got cameras and stuff like that. That's the reason why he has to have, like, people on foot to monitor you and to target you. You know what I'm saying? Because, what time is it? Oh, I'm about to be late. This place is about to close. To target you and stuff like that because, you know, like, he has to do that because he's not omnipresent like how God is. But anyways, I was just like, something just happened to me today. So I was reading Psalm 55, right? Let me rewind it. I'm going to rewind it all the way from the beginning. The moment that I woke up this morning, God was telling me what he was about to do to somebody that I'm close with, right? And I started getting really, really sad. Like, I got so sad, and I started praying, like, Lord, like, you know, I don't really have nobody on this earth already. Like, I really have, like, this tight-knit, like, people that I will associate myself with or, you know, talk to or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really closed off in my personal life because I already know that people gang stalk me. Like, you know, like, somebody tried to spiritually attack me the other day, trying to say I give all my money to a pastor and I don't even go to church. That's how it works. Like, they'll talk about you and they'll say what they think that they know about you, and they will have no idea what they're talking about. So that's the reason why it's good to keep your life private. But I'm sharing this part of my life with you guys because I want someone to, because I feel like someone else is going to go through the same thing and they're going to want to react differently instead of the way that I've reacted to it. You know what I'm saying? done me wrong before are getting the karma they literally coming back for asking come back asking me for money. That's so crazy. Honestly, I've been watching a lot of my enemies get the same karma. Like this girl who keeps talking about me and won't leave me alone. Like it was some people dragging her on social media earlier, which was so funny because she spent like literally the past 6 months dragging me on social media. I was like, look at God dealing with people. That's crazy. Like there was like a whole group of people talking about how somebody looking good on camera, and they be looking fly, but their house be messy in the background. Like I was like, dang, like they just going in on people. They was just going in on people, and I'm just like, all right, So I'm like, that's God dealing with people, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, long story short, I'm just learning that everybody's gonna talk about people, like regardless. Everybody's gonna talk about everybody. Are they closed? Trash. I'm gonna go to the other one. Oh, y'all know y'all dirty for being closed this early. It's only Saturday. And the Sabbath is over, so I can actually buy something now. Like, y'all are totally tripping right now. Because you can't shop on the Sabbath. Wi-Fi. But anyways, yeah, but yeah, I wouldn't honestly, personally, if God didn't tell you to help somebody, don't know, because that's my thing. Like, Joseph in the Bible, I would feed somebody, but I'd probably not give them any money if they can't stock me. I don't like seeing nobody hungry and the gym is closed. Like, what's happening? It's not, I mean, I guess, because it's the Sabbath today, so it makes sense. Like, but usually everything is closed on the Sunday. Now the gym's closed. My little favorite spot is closed. Like, what's going on? I'm lost. Anyways, long story short, you guys, like, so I was reading Psalms 55, and it was talking about betrayal. He was like, man, and it was being specific. It was talking about how the betrayal didn't come from somebody that, they didn't know, or he could have bore it. David was talking about how the betrayal came from somebody who was like a man of his acquaintance, somebody that he took sweet counsel with in the house of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, David was like heartbroken. Who art thou here? This is Brazilian holiday weekend for some. Hey, Brazilian, yeah, it is a holiday weekend for some. Because I'm sure off of work on Monday, which sucks because I'm kind of new there, so I don't get the holiday pay. I'm like, ugh. Anyways, but I got to work my other job, so I'll just make up for that in my other job. Anyways, so long story short, he was talking about, they be trying to write me while I'm driving. He was talking about how, like, it was like a man of his acquaintance, like somebody that he loved, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody he took sweet counsel with. He said if it was a stranger, he could have bore it, like he could have dealt with it if it was a stranger, but it was somebody that he knew and loved, right? I'm probably gonna miss this spot because it's gonna be closed in 10 minutes, but I don't even care, whatever. Long story short, y'all, like, the betrayals that are coming in this, the devil knows that there's a breakthrough in some area of our lives coming, right? But the thing is, well, the message I was receiving was that from a messenger. I forgot the lady's name. Oh my gosh, I forgot her name, but I'm gonna put it in the description box if I find it. She was basically saying, like, there's a breakthrough coming in the area of our finances or of our health or of our relationship. I know what area my breakthrough is coming in, and I'm here for it all. But the thing is, you can't talk about it because the devil he doesn't know, and he don't know people. Like, he doesn't know. There's nobody. Like, if you just keep your life to yourself, he won't know. Like, he has to figure things out. Like, you can't just give it to him, right? And so what he's doing is he's sending all sorts of attacks from every which angle right now. So many different attacks. And a lot of stuff to me that was hidden from me, I'm being allowed to see it right now, and it's bothering me. So going back to this morning, I was praying over somebody because God said he's about to deal with somebody that's close to me because I guess behind my back they were, like, doing stuff and saying stuff about me and, just like keeping my enemies informed about me. And I'm just like, what is going on? Like, God, please don't do this, because, like, I give this person some grace. And he's like, no, like, I'm dealing with this person because this person has been warned to stop and he didn't stop, okay? And so I'm like, all right. And so I went to the person. I said, look, I don't know what it is. Whatever you're doing behind my back, God is about to deal with you. Like, he's telling me, and I know exactly what God was going to do. He told me exactly what he was going to do. And so I was like, God is about to deal with you. And exactly what he's going to do is according to Psalm 55. That's why he led me to that scripture. So read all of Psalm 55 and you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't know who this is. Hold on, sweetheart. I can't read that right now because I'm driving. Long story short, like, I told this person, I'm like, I don't know what it is that you're doing behind my back or what you're doing to me, love, but you better stop, because the Most High is like, and this person got really defensive, got really mad, and got to snapping, and, like, I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that, and I'm like, look, don't get mad at me. I don't know what you're doing. I'm just letting you know that whatever it is that you're doing, you better stop, because God just told me he about to deal with you, and this is exactly what he's going to do. And he just, like, started getting really mad. I'm like, okay, all right, well, I'm just letting you know. I don't know what it is. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm just letting you know. Man, so, like, all day today, I had just prayed this prayer this morning. I said, yeah, open my eyes so I can see what this person is doing behind my back. Like, at least let me see, right? I kid you not, you guys. I was standing in front, right? He was holding the phone up to me, like, I had, like, a tank top on, and I didn't have a bra on, right? So it's like, I wasn't, like, naked or anything like that, but I had the tank top on, and I'm just, like, in my comfortable apparel. Like, I have, like, some sweatpants on and a white tank top and no bra, so I'm just, like, chilling, and I'm just, like, standing there, and what happened was, this person was using his friend on FaceTime, who I already knew was gang stalking me, was taking pictures of me. What am I doing? He was screenshotting, me, like, in my comfortable state, you know what I'm saying, like, on his phone through, like, the video. And so, and it was weird, because I was like, why is he holding the phone? He was like, oh, let me check something. So he kept holding the phone up at me like this. And I'm just like, why are you holding that phone up like that? That's weird. If you're going to check something, just put your phone down for a second. You know what I'm saying? But he just kept holding the phone up like, no, I'm going to do something real quick. Hold on. And then and then he was like, okay, man, I'm going to call you back or whatever, right? And then he takes, I look at his phone as he's hanging up, and I saw that the phone was on video. I was like, wow, so that's what you're doing? And then, like, he got super defensive and super upset because he just got caught. Now, let me tell you something. Anybody that gets caught, they're never, ever going to come clean. They are going to literally lie until, you know what I'm saying, like, until their grave. They're going to literally take it to their grave. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because I was literally just talking to Jasmine about this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was talking about how she was being gang stalked by somebody that she was close to. She actually just found out that the person she just had a baby by was gang stalking her. So now she's by herself with that baby. And I'm like, girl, I could literally only imagine. And it's just like, I now feel exactly what Shorty was talking about. Like, it's literally the people that you would have never guessed that would do you like that would really do you like that. It really is. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just, like, more disappointed because the Holy Spirit's been trying to tell me for, like, the past 3 weeks, like, or a month. I'm not even finna hold y'all. The Holy Spirit's been telling me about this person for 3 months. Like, for months. It's been a long time. Like, this has been going on for a long time. Like, this person was literally talking about me with my enemies for a very long time. And I was like, and the person's so close to me. And that's what makes me so mad about it, you know. And I have, like, I could be, like, the petty person and do him back like that. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do like that. I'm going to let God. And I'm like, I'm annoyed because I was literally just crying. I was in tears this morning, like, in prayer for this individual because God was telling me, like, why? God was telling me, like, I'm about to deal with this person. I'm like, God, why are you doing this? I was literally, like, debating with God, like, Lord, like, this is not really a good like, don't, no, you gonna see why it's a good idea. And now I see why God's saying what he's saying. Now I see exactly why God's saying that. And it just makes me sad because I be knowing certain, the Most High be putting me on, he tells us everything before he does it. So that we can prepare ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally for what's about to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll tell me, like even just the other day, like uh, like literally, I would say probably about 3 hours before the father of my son's dad passed away. I had a vision. I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning praying and warring in the spirit, and I had a vision of the father of my son's dad leaving his body, and he looked so calm, like he just hopped right on out, like okay, and he went to go do him. I was like, wow, that's like peaceful. Like he was nonchalant about it. He said, well, he's like, I'm out. It seemed he seemed like he was just ready to go. Like he was very like zen mode about it. We had literally just spent some time with him the day before. He was heavily sedated, so we couldn't like talk to him or anything like that, but we got to say our goodbyes and stuff. This happened like 2 days ago. But yeah, so it's like God was telling me like this person, like he's about to give up the ghost, and he did. That it was so peaceful though. The way it happened, everything was so peaceful. Like man, it was very peaceful. It's just like crazy just watching life happen like that. But anyways, long story short, like God that's the reason why it's really nice to have a relationship with God, because he'll tell you what's going on behind your back. Like I had a best friend. Well, she wasn't my best friend, because anybody that would do that to you would never ever be a best friend. But she was gang stalking me the whole time, and she poisoned me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I was doing so much for this individual, and I'm like, buying her taking her to the grocery store, watching her kids for her, just like doing a lot of stuff, like being a really good friend. Because when you're a targeted individual and you finally come across somebody that you think is genuine, you want to be like the best friend you can be to that person, because it's like everybody else are gang stalkers. And so I was being like the coolest person to this chick, and it turns out that she was gang stalking me. But the Holy Spirit had been trying to tell me the whole time, and that's my problem. I just kept holding on to people. You know what I'm saying? It's like, stop holding on to people. If I tell you to cut somebody off, cut them off. That's what it is. If you guys don't learn nothing from this topic, when the Holy Spirit reveals to you about somebody, he tells you to cut somebody off, cut them off. Because the outcome be just, and the reason why the devil be like hoping for you to like react bad, or like try to take matters into your own hands and try to fight somebody, or try to do something evil to somebody because they did something evil to you. I'm not that type of person. I'm quick to walk off on you. Like I'm finna walk off on you real smooth. Like I'm not finna let you run. Because here's the thing, God showed me like everything that he has for me. The husband, the house, everything, like my future, just everything. I already saw it. Like he showed, and he's giving me little glimpses here and there. And so it's a lot of people around me right now. They saw it too, because they're doing like they're calling psychics or talking to psychics about my future and stuff like that, and they all see it too. They already know what's up. So that's why they sit online talking about me all day long, because they're trying to get me to forfeit my own blessing by like retaliating or saying something out of line or doing something that's gonna make me lose my cool or end up in jail. Like they want that's what they want for you. So that's the reason why it's good to just stay away. Ask God what he has for you. As soon as the Most High show you what he has for you, it's gonna be easier to just ignore folks, because you already see what their motive is. Their motive is to try to block you from getting to the blessing that God has for you. That's what it is. People wouldn't be going so hard on you like that if God didn't have something special for you. It says provoke. Exactly, yes. They want to provoke you. Like, that's the reason why I don't even watch people's social media pages anymore. I just block them. Like, boom, block, block. Especially if I feel like this person's starting to draw me closer to them. Like, I think I want to go say something to this individual in person. I just block them. Block them. Block them, block them, block them. Because it's not even worth it. I already know exactly what my future looks like. I know who my husband looks like. I know what my house looks like. I know all of everything. And I'm not finna let none of these gang stalkers provoke me or stop me from getting to where I'm going. been sitting at the laundromat for 30 minutes. They haven't sent nobody. I'm surprised. Yeah, that's weird. It kind of hurts when a so-called TI doing perp tax. Girl, it's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. But it's okay because the Most High got something for them ones that do that too. That's the crazy thing about that. Let's touch on that topic while we're there. A lot of people like to come in my chat and leave subliminal messages in my comments. They don't know that I'm spiritually inclined. Like God isn't revealing to me things about them as well. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. You're playing a very dangerous game. You're playing a very dangerous game, and I really didn't want the one to tell you. But honestly, the fact that you do that, I was just gonna let you fall into your own pit, and that's your warning. You're not hurting my feelings, trying to spiritually attack me in the comments. You're really only hurting your own, and you're only playing yourself, my love. You're not playing me. I'm telling you, when you attack God's chosen, what you're putting out there into the world, you're only bringing it back to yourself. That's the reason why I don't reply to none of y'all, and that's the reason why I don't say nothing, because I'm not gonna put anything out there that's gonna come back to me, because I understand the spiritual laws regarding sowing and reaping. It says, and you know what they said, if they gossip about people, they will gossip about you. Absolutely. I asked the Most High for a sign, and next thing you know, she got perp tactic on me with underhanded comments. Yeah, I get a lot of those too. Absolutely. It is what it is, you know. But that's the sad part. How are you, boss lady? What's up, Jamaican boy? I'm doing great. I'm doing perfect. God got me. I'm doing just fine. I feel like it's like when life starts to get better, you know what I'm saying? That's when the enemy just like, and I'm not gonna say where I'm being blessed. That's for the devil to try to figure out on his own. But it just seems like, when God's starting to, treat you, like show you that, or give you the things that you deserve, or bless you in any other area, like, spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, emotionally, whatever area God wants to bless you in your life, the devil don't know which one it is. So he gets mad and he sends his demons to try to come for you. But yeah, Queen of the South, love, I just pray for people that do that, because love, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not hurting nobody else but themselves, for real. I see that happening to a lot of targeted individuals. I was on another YouTuber. He has like a bigger platform, and I saw like that happening to him too. They were trying to spiritually attack him in the comments. Like, they told him about, oh yeah, my head was crazy over some female at one point or whatever. And I knew it was something that he was actually going through in his personal life. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew he was dealing with somebody that I knew, and I guess they had broke up or whatever. But anyways, and so I guess he was in his head about it. But anyways, long story short, like, it was something that I kind of witnessed. But that's what they have to do, because they know that they can't come to us any other way but spiritually. That's why you gotta have the IDGF attitude. You gotta not care, like, for real. I go through a lot of spiritual attacks, but it's sometimes funny to me, because some of the spiritual attacks that they, try to attack me with, be like stuff that they think that they know. They have no idea. So it's kind of like comedy. You know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff be true though. I'm like, dang, they know all that, But a lot of the stuff ain't true. A lot of it be like somebody's really, really confusing these folks or lying to these people. That's why it's our job to just be quiet and let people think whatever, because they're not supposed to be in your business anyway. Like, I had moments like in the beginning where I wanted to kind of clear stuff up, like, that's not true. There was like one rumor that people were saying that I was pregnant. I was like, oh wow, I'm not pregnant. They were saying it like literally so much that I even took a pregnancy test. I'm like, let me make sure I'm not pregnant because I almost started to believe it myself. I'm like, I'm not pregnant. Like, you got to have sex to be pregnant. And I'm not having sex, so I'm not pregnant. Oh my goodness. I'm like, am I married? Like, what's going on, Lord? Is this baby divine? Like, what's going on? But no, I guess it was just like some rumors saying I was pregnant. But no, I'm not pregnant. Shoot. I even took pictures of the pregnancy test. I was like, I gotta keep this forever just in case I see the rumor again and I can look at the pregnancy test. But yeah, that was really stupid. I was like, what, Lord? I am not pregnant. Shoot. I'm missing all the comments, y'all. I'm so sorry because I'm driving. It says, when I talk about, hold on. When I talk about them, they bring up medicine, mental houses. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Block them. Block them, block them, block them. Me personally, when people spiritually attack me in the comments, I don't block them. I allow them to say whatever. I just allow, because the thing is, the same people that's in my chat, like, I try to see the positive. People that be in my chat trying to spiritually attack me, they don't know that they're running up my watch time. Always kind of like wondering about, because I always wanted to get paid off of YouTube anyway. So I was like, okay, like, shoot, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, you know, and speak what the Lord says about me. And if the Lord, that's God. I'm like, God. Let me tell you how YouTube works. You need 1,000 subscribers and you need 4,000 watch hours, right, to be monetized, right? So when I first started YouTube, I'm like, dang, it's gonna take a long time to get 4,000 people to get people to watch me up to 4,000 hours. That's a lot of hours of watch time. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, the subscriber count, that part I'm not too worried about, but the watch time part is what I'm worried about. Like, I'm like, dang, like, how am I gonna get 4,000 watch hours? He was like, bet, say less. I'm like, God, how are you gonna, you know? So he caused a storm to happen, and I was just getting slandered online like crazy, right? And this was earlier this year. I was getting slammed on social media like real bad, right? And so a lot of people found out that I had a YouTube channel, and they just started watching my videos just to keep up with me. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then at first I was like annoyed because of what was happening, but he's like, you need to see the blessing in it. You asked me how you gonna get 4,000 watch hours. Well, here you go. So he allowed the storm from, like, the devil thought he was gonna take me out, but what God was using it was you know, a stepping stool to elevate me so that I would get the 4,000 watch hours so that I can get paid to YouTube, right? So that I can get paid on YouTube. Because that was my main concern. I said, God, like, how am I gonna get, like, you know, 4,000 hours of people watching me on YouTube fast? And it was the storm. He sent the storm. He sent the floods. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, all the people that be in my comment section who be trying to spiritually attack me, they're actually, you know, contributing to my blessing. So it is what it is. So you're not hurting me, you're only blessing me. Like, all the attention, all the time that people pay on me, you're only blessing me, you're contributing. Like, I kid you not, I went from only like a couple hundred watch hours. Then that storm hit. I hit probably around like March, I hit about 2,500, almost 3,000 watch hours. I kid you not. I made like almost 4,000 watch hours in like a month. And that was back in March. So I haven't checked it since, but I already know it's actually like over 4,000. I already know. But anyways, so that's the thing, like, you know, God, he, you know, like, just don't think of your storms as anything negative. Like, think of your storms as, you know, there's a blessing in it. Like, there's always a blessing or a lesson in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the lesson I learned tonight was, don't think that the people that you think that wouldn't do you like that, those are the people that will do you like that. That's definitely, I'm finna pull over so I can read y'all comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been ignoring y'all. Yeah, but shoot, all of my haters just, help me get monetized on you. They're helping me get monetized on YouTube. So it is what it is. Like, if you want to watch me so you can screen record me, stalk me, block me, try to tarnish my reputation, do it. You're only elevating me. You're only lifting me up so I can be blessed. Shoot. All the energy. That's the thing. People, like, you got to put your energy into something else, because whatever you put your energy into, it's going to magnify. Whatever you put your energy into, it's going to magnify. And a lot of people be putting their energy into me, so they're magnifying me. They would be better off if they didn't. Like, if they really wanted me to lose, their best bet would be to just don't put no energy into me. Don't even worry about me. Don't think about me. Don't watch me. Don't check up on me. Like, completely remove your energy from me, and then watch me. Watch what happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe whatever you want would happen, which I highly doubt, because God's still gonna bless me regardless. But like, a lot of my enemies just got used. Like, most I was using them for my elevation, and so my worries about me hitting 4,000 watch hours is gone, because everybody who was hating on me was watching me. So, but it is what it is. Like, like I said, your haters truly are your elevators, so you kind of need them. Like, you really need your haters. You need all of them. You know what I'm saying? Let them talk about you. Like, let them call you broke, busted, disgusted, ugly, whatever. Let them say whatever they want to say about you, but just understand it's going to be your enemies that's going to be the ones that's paying your bills and putting food on your plate. I'm telling you. Because then you need them. You need your haters. If you ain't got 3, get 4. If you got 2, get 3. I'm telling you. Them people that hate you, they put so much energy into you, and that's what's going to magnify you. All the energy that they put into you is what magnifies you. The gang stalking energy is magnifying you. Gang stalking is putting energy into you. I'm telling you. They put a lot of energy into the wrong thing, but they elevate and they don't even know. I bet you a lot of our enemies kind of do know that, and they feel a little bit used right now, because they did get used. God used them to elevate you. Honestly, I kid you not, I would not have this YouTube channel, and I would not have all the subscribers that I do have, and I would not, be walking in my purpose if it was not for my haters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Having people that don't like you is important, because, like, my haters pushed me into my purpose. I didn't even know what my purpose in this life was until I started having people just hate on me for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Just like talking bad about me, like talking bad about somebody, or calling somebody broke and all the other stuff. That's hating someone. You're hating on somebody. Like, people be hating on me and I have less than them. That don't make no sense to me. But you need them. So it's like, in a way, like, I'm not even mad at my haters, because they've helped me in so many different ways. Like, they pushed me into my purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've blessed me, like, they gave me the watch time that I needed for my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a lot of attention. It's a lot of customers that I did get just from the hate. A lot of people that support me just because they hated on me. You know what I'm saying? People that never knew me, they advertised me, like, they pushed me out there, and it made me stronger too. So it's just like, I don't hate none of my haters. Anybody that talks bad about me, thank you. I love you so much. And when all my blessings start pouring in, tell me what you want from the corner store, baby, because I got you. Don't trip. Like, honestly, I was not a known person before I had all these people hating on me. I was not known at all. I was in the cut. Didn't nobody know who I was, like, for real. But yeah, it's some people that really support me, because I got hated on, shoot. And they saw that I didn't deserve a lot of the stuff that the people was doing and saying about me behind my back. So, like, people mess up their own, like, look. It's a couple people that had, like, a good reputation, that, they looked really clean cut in the public eye, that partook in hating on me. And now a lot of people are starting to look at them sideways, like, bro, like, you didn't even come off to me as, like, the hating type. You know what I'm saying? But so it's like a lot of people was kind of revealing who they truly are in the process of trying to tear me down. You know, so that's the reason why when you're quiet and you kind of just allow people to do what they want to do to you and you don't retaliate or you don't respond, like the only person I would honestly say I ever really give that arguing back energy to is my baby's dad, which I probably shouldn't. You know, we got a son together, so it's like a lot of, you know, like emotions behind it. But anybody else, I don't argue with. I just sit there and I allow them to be themselves so that they can show the world who they truly are, so that they can show everybody what type of person they really are. Because a lot of people, it's a lot of smiling faces that got a lot of hate in their heart. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of smiling faces that got a lot of hate in their heart, a lot of bitterness, a lot of jealousy, a lot of resentment. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when you're quiet and you just allow people to just say bad things about you, they're exposing the type of heart that they have, and they're exposing who they are as an individual. And then the people on the sidelines will be looking like, dang, like that's how Shorty is for real? Yes, that's how Shorty is for real. That's how she talks about people. It's like, it was like one business owner that was calling me fat, but this person's target audience was for fat people. And so the thing was, she was trying to throw shade at me and call me fat, right? But the people that support her was looking at her like, excuse me? Like, you know, we're fat too. You know, we support you, you know? So it's like they be messing themselves up trying to comfort people. When you try to tear somebody else down, you're literally sabotaging yourself. And you're having people look at you like you're crazy because that's the type of heart that you have. When you're fake in the public eye, you're trying to get people to make you look like you're like this kind, sweet person, and then you go around trying to trash people. It really puts a you know, a blot on you. It makes you look some type of way. So it's a couple people that's happened to for having my name in their mouth. They kind of expose themselves for the type of person that they really are. So usually when people come for you, don't, you know, don't respond, don't retaliate. You know what I'm saying? Let them expose and show the whole world who they really are as a person. Let them expose themselves as a fake friend. Because now everybody looking at them from the sidelines like, dang, like, that's how she did her friend. I know not to mess with her. And they'll be like, dang, that's how he or she did their family. I know not to mess with them, because if you're going to do your own blood like that, you're not going to do it. You'll do me just the same. I'm telling you, if anybody will come against somebody who they consider a friend or a relative, if they can do a friend, their best friend or a relative like that, they're going to do you just like that. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, people be playing themselves trying to come for y'all and trying to come for us. They really play themselves. Because everybody else looking at them like, wow, that's who you are. That's really who you are. You know? So, hey, it is what it is. I don't care. But yeah, like, I had to walk away from that situation earlier because I'm like, no, I need all of my blessings. So I'm not finna... My voice is out because I was born in the spirit yesterday. Like, I already know what my life is going to look like if I just let people do them, you know? It's like it's like something that was being plotted or planned behind my back that the Holy Spirit was telling me about earlier today. And so we was talking about it. And he was like, don't worry about it, I got you. So he's like, don't even trip. But, I've been hearing a lot about poisonings as well. Be careful with that. Don't just drink anything from anybody or eat anything from anybody either, because they're poisoning targeted individuals left and right now. And start fasting and praying. Like right now it's 10:23. Like fast. It says Shabbat Shalom. Says happy Sabbath, Saharian. It says from I post the video with the racist cop. They're sending me cops like crazy. I find it funny because I'm not doing anything. Yeah, it's an intimidation tactic. They're just trying to intimidate you, trying to make you feel like they're gonna do something to you. Don't let them people intimidate you. I don't even think I'm subscribed to that lady. She just popped up on my thing. Anyways, yeah, like that's what it is. It's gonna be, and since we're close to the blessing, the devil's, he don't know what our blessing is, so he's doing everything he can right now to try to block us from getting this blessing. Like, he's sending people. Look, your best bet during this time is to like block everybody who you know talk bad about you, and get laser focused on whatever it is. Get laser focused, because if you just block them out and ignore them, like, of course you're probably gonna want to see what people are saying now, but don't do it. Like, just block them on social media. Get laser focused on whatever it is that you're doing. I'm telling you, like, so that you don't miss, like, we can't miss our blessing. You know what I'm saying? But you want to get focused, like, prepare. That's what I've been hearing in the realm of the spirit. Like, get prepared, because these people are really trying to distract you. For real. So it's so many distractions right now. Just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Dang, it just sucks. Like, I can't even have coffee anymore. Like, that really blows, bro. That really blows. I miss drinking coffee so bad. But yeah, it's like I said, it's gonna be like a lot of crazy stuff. Like, betrayal is definitely number one. So you just gotta have it in your mind that the people that say that they won't do you like that are the exact same ones that absolutely will. Excuse me. So when you hear somebody say that, just know, like, yep, yes, you will. Stay in your mind, like, yep, you will do that. Just always keep people at arm's length. That's the reason why the Bible says man will even turn on you for a piece of bread. Like, for some food, people will turn on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what they're doing it for, so that they can eat. And so it's just like, you just got to really stay on your P's and Q's. Don't retaliate to nothing. Let the people do what they want. Let the people do what they want. Oh, so he gonna go around me because I'm driving too slow. I'm not finna drive fast. Not if I don't have to. What y'all doing? I'm finna pull over so I can read the comments. Let me see. Her response was suspect. Oh, I gotta start from the jump. Y'all just been in my comment section blowing it up. I'm sorry, I missed all of these comments just rambling, you guys. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Let me see. I had to stop to get gas anyway. Anyways. But y'all, like, a sister had to walk off on that whole situation earlier today. It was too much. I love that she had this whole, plus size look going on. That was cute. Hold on, y'all. Let me find a pub to park at. Everybody's here getting gas. Yeah, this is the only spot I can park at. Yes, sometimes you just have to walk away. Yes, that's exactly what. Go ahead, love. I'm not in a rush. No problem. You said sometimes you just have to walk away. Absolutely, you really do. My 90-degree back ends are like not the best, so don't judge me. Even though y'all gonna do it anyway. But hold on, where the comments at? I'm so lost. Let me start from the beginning, y'all. Sorry. They're attacking me spiritually. Yep, they love attacking me spiritually. They be like trying to ask questions to try to beat around the bush, or they'll say something about themselves to try to get me to like reveal something about my personal life. Like, no, love, you're not getting anything out of me. It says let's see in here. How are you doing, boss lady? I'm good. Her response was suspect. When I talk about they bring up medicine and mental health, you know what? Ignore that. Just keep on speaking your truth. Shabbat shalom. Yes, sometimes you just have to walk away. After I noticed she was a perp, I just deleted her number and didn't say a word. Yeah, that's what I did to my ex best friend too. I have to stop calling her that. She don't even deserve that title. But yeah, like I just stopped talking to her because she was being like suspect. What she was doing was like every time I came over her house to like give her some food or something like that, or to watch her kids, or to help her clean her house. You know what I'm saying? Like she was like calling my handler and letting my handler know like, oh, she's not at home right now. So if you want to, you can just go over there. But my son's dad was always there. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, no. But then you just never know with people, honey. You just okay. You just never know these days. That's the reason why you just got to keep it real smooth. I should take y'all. Hold on. Oh, they're so cute. Let me see. Let me see. Let me turn the thing on because I can't even see the comments. Let me see. It says, after I noticed she was a perp, I just deleted the number and didn't say a word. That's how you gotta be like that. It says, I almost got ran over by a truck. As soon as it happened, I called T.I. and she took forever to answer. Gossip about you. Like, I don't give a back by this. If I know you out here talking about people, small minds talk about people, average minds discuss events. Yeah, like for real. What was it? Small minds discuss people. No, it was great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. Small minds discuss people. So if you talk about people, I'm not talking to you. Yeah, some of y'all be on my in my chat trying to talk about other YouTubers. I'm not for none of that. But like the only thing I ever said really was die. Targeted individuals. I don't know. I think his name was Chief. Yeah, that's the only issue I've ever had. But I think every other targeted individual has had an issue with that guy too. But he's been like harassing us on YouTube, leaving like weird comments. Hold on. It says, been sitting. Oh, yeah, I read that. It says that's why they do foul that broke a negative response while they sit there, little demonic AWS back and smirk. Yep, that's what they do. Yeah, like it's this one girl who like I don't really know. Like she kind of does the same thing to me a lot on Facebook. I had to block her, so I wouldn't pay no attention to that. But yeah, she does the same thing to me. You just gotta like look at people like that. People that do that are miserable people. Like I'm not a miserable person, so I got stuff to do and kids to raise, mouths to feed, trying to get my business like to take off. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got time for that. But one thing I would say is that people that got time to talk about other people, what they must got going on in their personal life ain't popping. Like they must not be popping like how they say they are. Because if you really popping like how you say you are out here, then the last thing you got time for is to talk about somebody else. That's the last thing you got time for. If I'm popping like I say, I don't have time to talk about nobody. Because I got too many things going on. I'm looking for something to drink. I'm thirsty. I usually come and grab coffee, but God told me I can't have coffee anymore. So now I'm just like, I'm gonna just give me some water and bounce out this mug. put my money in my bag. It says sometimes they, yeah, I read that. Yeah, they're just trying to manipulate you. Holiday weekend for some. Resilient. Welcome to my channel. I need somebody to talk to. Yeah, I used to do talking to like other targeted individuals and stuff, but I'm like, I can't do that no more. Like people have really, real. Hold on. Yep. 477. You need a bag? No, we're good. So hungry, bro. How you doing?